is in Nigeria, where the Pan-African Youth Scrabble Championship Trophy Tour, which began on the 1st of this month in Accra, Ghana, landed in Nigeria's capital city, Abuja, on Monday. The Nigeria Police Band and the students of Christian School Abuja, the title sponsors of the first Africa Youth Scrabble Championships, were on hand to receive the trophy as it arrived in the capital. The Secretary General of Nigeria's Scrabble Federation, Ejiro Toxin, and 8-year-old Scrabble wizard Sabio Onazi and the Christian school team led by its principal were on hand to receive the nickel-plated Dr. Mrs. Winifred Awosika AYSC trophy. A guard of honor was mounted by the Christian school to welcome the Africa Youth Championship trophy, and after the airport and school receptions, the trophy and the delegation is included the president of the Nigeria Scrabble Federation, Engineer Toke, aka Aka, President Pan-African Scrabble Association, Adekoyejo Adegbeson, were received by the Minister of Youth and Sports, Chief Sunday Dare, in that one. The trophy tour moves to Lagos today, and our correspondent, Tayo Ogunsheye, is live on the ground. We'll be looking to speak to him this morning. Hello, good morning, Tayo.
Yeah, Tolu, good morning, and it's a nice weather out here.
All right, so for people who do not know the significance of this trophy, could you take us through what's been happening since the trophy arrived in Abuja yesterday and what to expect as it lands in Lagos today?
Yes, thank you, Tolu. Yesterday, the Minister of Youth and Sports, Honorable Sunday Dare, received the trophy in Abuja, and in receiving the trophy, he also received the junior champion. That's on Nazi favor. That is an 8-year-old, and that signifies that the youth championship trophy, the tournament itself, is targeted at school children. And since the trophy landed here in Lagos, you can hear music in the background. It's right here in a school where the world champion himself, the former world champion Wellington Jigere, and the current African champion, they are Nigerians. They actually arrived with the trophy here in Lagos. And the significance is that it's kind of, as a mind sport, it's expected to spark the kind of educational, cultural amongst our youth. And you know, nowadays our youth are more like they don't really have much to do, especially across. So as a mind game, the Scrabble is meant to reactivate that through this championship, and there are prizes to win as well to encourage their craft.
So in terms of activities, though, what is the plan for the trophy in Lagos today?
The type of activities these children are receiving it. There's been cultural display, and it's up to go through some schools as well. And this means that the trophy, which is the first ever in the annals of African Scrabble Championship, will be some of these children will be seeing it for the first time, and that is expected to ignite the kind of passion they have for the world game. And it also helps in their education in trying to spelling words and getting their mental alertness intact.
Tayo, one very quick question before we let you go. You don't play any Scrabble, do you? But generally, though, what effect do you think this very, very huge event, bringing the trophy to tour to Nigeria, all the young kids who might be looking to go into Scrabble, seeing the trophy and seeing the reception it's got, what effect do you think that will have on the sport of Scrabble, which is really thriving in Nigeria at the moment?
Yeah, I have to just find a little to show you the background of what is going on right there. The impact is immeasurable, because when kids get in touch with this kind of sport, it's more like an individual game, but now it's taking a new level. Remember that we saw actually in Ghana, it went to Kenya, it went to a few other African countries, and the feeling and the feedback we're getting right from there was that youth, children, school children, and those who couldn't even find their way into the four corners of the classroom have been encouraged to take the sport as a profession. Yes, it may not be the kind of, it may not command the kind of figures that you see in world football, but then it has been able to reactivate the passion of that you can do something when you play the game on the square board of Scrabble. So
All right, I said finally, but I'll ask one final question. And after the trophy leaves Nigeria, though, are you aware of where we'll be heading next? And what are the plans for Scrabble in the immediate future here in Nigeria?
yes, once the trophy leaves Lagos, its next destination is going to be in and Liberia before it goes to Uganda. And from the question you asked, the impact you can't overrule it because what we just have to note is that the Scrabble is actually growing and is actually expanding. I remember Nigeria is the number one playing Scrabble nation in the world, and the championship is actually going to hold in August 28th. And there's also a President's Cup. The President's Cup is for the elite players, for opens, opens, intermediate, and the elite champion. That's the Masters, where you see the big that plays the game in Nigeria. So everything is happening in Nigeria, but then the trophy has gone around Africa. And as I told you, after it leaves Lagos, it will head straight to Sierra Leone, then Liberia, then to Uganda. It has been to Kenya, Ghana, as well as this other country. Let me I can't remember right now, but it's been around, and no doubt there is so much excitement around the topic.
All right, thank you very much, Tayo. I can see you're having fun there. Tayo Ogunṣeye is there, our correspondent who is live at the Scrabble Africa Trophy Tour, which is currently going on in Lagos. Still staying with news.